And thankfully, at this point in time, we know that both Cape Cod bridges are remaining open to some light traffic. And let's head down to the Mashpee area where Susan Wornick has been, and she's joining us via Skype. And Susan, I can see you now in our picture and our monitor, and I also see the trees just blowing behind you out the windows.
She's come inside, thankfully, so we can hear her. What do you think, Susan? How's it been?
What a day we are having here on Pompanesett Beach in Mashpee. It's unbelievable. We have been watching this storm since about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning. The winds have been unbelievable, gusts up to 92 miles per hour. Take a look at the surf. It is angry out there. This is not even high tide. The water is starting to recede. The beach is gone. The waves have been well into the seagrass. The rain has not been heavy. It's really been, as everybody has said, Harvey and JC, really more of a wind event. But happily, no real damage. Lieutenant Colonel, I'm going to bring in Mike Feiner, Lieutenant Colonel from the Massachusetts National Guard. You've had a couple of conference calls recently. What are you hearing from the troops?
I think what we're hearing right now, Susan, is that we are looking at a lot of the low-lying areas to include Buzzards Bay, some of the North Shore areas, and certain areas in the Connecticut Valley as our priority areas that we think may be susceptible to a lot of this flooding.
But so far, no real problems to speak of.
Absolutely. So far, no real problems to speak of. We're very lucky, but we expect that to change probably in the next 4 to 6 hours.
And of course, you're watching it. And again, I just can't say enough about the winds, because now we have an anemometer over here, and the winds are back up to, that looks like gusting to 70 or so. Take a look. I don't want everyone to think that I'm spending this entire storm indoors. We just came inside so we could give you an opportunity to talk to the Lieutenant Colonel and so that you can see for yourself how high the winds are gusting. I'm going right back out right now.
Hey, Susan, can you turn that camera and show us outside? I don't know if the glare is going to be too strong, because I know that your ocean front right there, and I just kind of want to get an idea of how close the waves are to your door now.
It's the ocean front.
Okay, take a look at the ocean. Now, let me just remind everybody who is not familiar with Pompanesett Beach. This is normally a very family-friendly beach because there is generally no real tide to speak of. There's no undertow. It's a great swimming beach. A lot of days, it's just like glass, because there's no movement at all in the water. So when you see these waves out there today, it's just unbelievable. There were some people who were on the beach a little earlier thinking that they might try to take a little swim. Oh no, oh no, not even to be thought about. A lot of the businesses, though, I should point out, in Mashpee are open today, even though all the officials are saying, you know, really, don't go out. Don't go out in this, really, what is now a windstorm.
Of course, Susan, you said you are going back out again, so you are. I hope when you do go back out, you will be safe and heed the warnings from everyone as you continue our coverage for us. Thanks so much for bringing us up to date from Mashpee as we take a look right now at Oak Bluffs and Martha's Vineyard, continuing to get pounded. You're watching our extended coverage of Hurricane Irene, now Tropical Storm Irene, as we continue to follow its movement.